बारी। ज्यादा लोग नहीं है तो आई थिंक जब बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं, अनजान लोग होते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा हमें हिचकिचाहट होती है। सो अभी तो कुछ ही लोग हैं और सभी गुरु भक्त हैं। सो वी आर ऑल वन एंड द सेम। कैन वी सी सम वीडियोज ऑन? ये तो मैं भी बंद कर देता हूँ। वेरी गुड। निशा जी, विक्रम, थैंक यू। अंबुजम, ओके। तो आई थिंक थोड़ा सा we need to really connect because I can't be talking to just myself. मेरे स्क्रीन पे मैं ही दिख रहा हूँ और
Pujam ji has switched on the camera.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So I don't know how many of you were there in the first two sessions. If you are not okay to come and share your yes no's, then maybe use the chat. चैट पे बताइए आप लोग पहले के दो सेशंस में थे या नहीं थे? चैट मैसेज या अंबुजम जी, आप तो वीडियो ऑन है आपका, आप थे पहले? ओके। व्हाट अबाउट निशा जी एंड विक्रम जी? दे वर देयर? आई नो संडे है, सब थोड़ा सा हॉलीडे मूड में है। अच्छा, विक्रम वाज देयर, वेरी गुड। सो विक्रम एंड निशा एंड अंबुजम जी, मे बी लेट मी आस्क यू जस्ट टू मेक श्योर दैट आई नो कि आपका इंटेंट क्या था यहाँ आने का। Why did you choose to join this camp? And since we are not too many, maybe we can unmute and let people answer. Because see, this was, first of all, this was a initiative by Manisha ji that, since we are all going to welcome Ganpati Bappa in our homes, can we be a little better prepared, and can we have more people who can spread the, the divine bhakti? तो ये सोच के उन्होंने ये कैंप ऑर्गेनाइज किया। एंड so like I think Vikram has mentioned, wanted to learn how to take a satsang. Very good. I think that's a great objective. And apart from that, what were the other expectations from this session? और भी कुछ था मन में कि ये ऐसा होगा, वैसा होगा, ऐसा कुछ होगा, ऐसा कुछ बताया जाएगा? Anything which comes to your mind? Why were you here? Other than Vikram, I think Vikram has mentioned. Nisha ji, Ambujam ji.
We are interested to participate in SATSANG. Sri sir.
Okay. आप पहले से गाती हैं? आपने कुछ सीखा है?
Participating the most of the daily sadhana of Sri's and Shravan Puja. I am participated.
Okay. So you love to sing and you wanted to see what more can we learn from this camp to do a satsang. Is that
sing? You want to speak? Vinaya Chaturthi is coming. So I am interested to chant this Ganeshotsav.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, and opening up, because this is, otherwise it was, the connection is missing. I don't know what you want, and I may be telling you something which may not be useful to you. So Isha ji, what about you? You can unmute if you want. And thank you, Asha ji, for joining. Asha ji, we were just asking that, what is the reason for you to come and join the session? आपने क्या सोच के आप आए? You can unmute. Manisha ji, can he unmute? Can she unmute? Yeah. Asha ji, you are on mute. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like to listen bhajan and even sing also bhajan, aarti and also. I thought I will join.
Very good. So, एक चीज तो I think it is common that we all like bhakti and we all like to sing, and that's why we are here. So that is the common thread, other than our guru, which is of course the biggest thread that connects us. The willingness or the desire to sing for him and connect with him through satsang is the reason why all of us are here. और मैं भी अपनी थोड़ी सी छोटी सी स्टोरी बताऊंगा कि why I think one thing that I can also probably give you back is a motivation to keep doing this more and more, and one day you can perhaps do much more than what you're doing today. So I started with the Art of Living in 2003, long time ago, almost 19 years ago, and at that time had no other indication or no other intent but to just I was alone in a new city, and I thought, let me join a group instead of going and joining something which is not of my taste. Let me explore something, and as an exploration I went and joined Art of Living, and then did my basic course, and very fast did the advanced course, the DSN, attended a lot of satsangs and so on. And my love for music and the whole, when I saw the satsang, the atmosphere, the high that you get when you are in that environment, that seed in me was sown, and in 2003 that one day I want to do this as a singer on the satsang stage. And that dream was realized very recently. In the last 2 years is when I started to sing. I learned the guitar just because I wanted to play and sing along. This COVID was kind of a blessing for me because we had time and we were at home. I picked up the guitar. It was always lying next to me, and wo sab hua. So, and then I started with online satsang. Again, somebody who knew me said, why don't you try this? I tried, and since then it has become such an integral part that I feel so happy and blessed that this dream came true. So if I'm guessing all of you have a dream similar to this, and that's why you are here, and you are maybe doing many of these things. So keep dreaming. I think one thing that I want to really share, that keep dreaming. He is listening. He is listening, and one day that dream will come true. The blessings are always there, and don't know what can happen. So I would urge you कि आप लोग आज यहाँ पे आए हैं 3 days के इस camp में. Keep this journey on. That's one thing that I want to leave you all with. And and then in 3 days you can't learn much. So it's not that we are here to teach. It's just to sow that seed in you and maybe nurture it a bit so that it grows and grows and grows. So again, just as a part of the process, what we will do is we will start with the just centering ourselves to this intent of why we are here, and that is also what we do in satsangs. So Pramodni ji and Raghavan ji, both who were here before me, They are actually my gurus in music. I've seen them for so many years and learned from them, and got a lot of motivation from them to become or start singing in satsangs. And so they have given you a lot of their learnings in the last 2 sessions, and you have got to understand what is the meaning of satsang, what is the importance of Omkar, and how to conduct a satsang. And again, it's not a performance; it is just a means to connect with the divine. If instruments like guitar or keyboard, things like that, help you to do your job as a singer better. So if you are interested, please learn. I don't know, anyone knows any instrument here? Anybody plays any instrument? Anything, keyboard or a guitar? Vikram, what about you? Okay, Vikram and Nisha are still camera shy. Okay. Okay, तो जैसे मैंने बोला कि सत्संग का जो एक बड़ा महत्व वो यही है कि हम सब साथ में आए, और वो जो समय हम उस भक्ति में बिताएं, उसमें हम सब कुछ और भूल जाएं. सिर्फ we through our internal light we connect with the divine, and we all get centered to one purpose, which is to chant and sing and thank and remember the God. So let's start with that. That's one thing that we should do whenever we want to do just one thing. So let's sit comfortably. Let's all close our eyes, and we will chant Omkar 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Whenever you feel complete, you can open your eyes. So, just this simple 3 Omkars bring us back to, and helps us forget a lot of things that are going on in our life, or what we have to do after this and so on. So, in every satsang, this is something that you have to start with, you should start with, so that you can bring everybody together. And this Omkar is so powerful in doing that. I think you may have felt that when we did this, I don't have to tell you, you are all, part of the Art of Living family for many years, I believe, and this, but just as a reminder. And then, of course, there are shlokas that we all chant, and there is also a set pattern that we can follow, but depending upon whether it's a Rudra Puja, then mostly all bhajans will be Shiva bhajans and so on. So you can think about, or you can find out more about those things. But in general, that's how you will begin a satsang. And then today what we will do is we will not take a mantra, but we will take up a couple of bhajans. So we have shared with you Ganeshotsav and Lambodara He Vigneshwara. These are the 2 bhajans that we are going to learn. The same pattern we'll follow जैसे हमने पिछले 2 time में देखा that I'll sing and then I'll ask you to sing, and since we are not too many, maybe we'll have the opportunity to also listen to you, because if there are too many, then it's a difficult task, but we are just 4 of us, so that may be possible. But so far so good. Anybody has any questions? कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं या कुछ और एक्सपेक्टेशन है तो वो भी आप चैट में बोल सकते हैं या आप अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हैं, so that I can take care of that aspect also. So since none of you know an instrument or any music theory or background, by the way, I'm also not a trained singer or anything. I just learned the guitar through which I understood some concepts of music, or at least to understand that the instrument within me, which is my vocal cord, how does it work? And that's one important thing, that you have to understand कि उसकी limits क्या हैं. उसकी limit यहाँ है, यहाँ है, यहाँ है, which is what is generally called as the scale or the key in which you can sing. So if your pitch is from here to here, then choose a song so that if it goes from here to here, then you are able to, आप उस गाने को निभा पाएं. अगर आपने बहुत ऊंचा सुर लगा दिया तो जो अंतरे होते हैं वो आप उसको आप टच नहीं कर पाओगे उस नोट्स को. Likewise, लो नोट्स अगर हैं तो वो भी आप टच नहीं कर पाओगे. So find your scale. It's easy. Go to YouTube. You will, and there are so many apps on your phone which can help you find your scale. तो अगर आपका एम है कि मुझे सत्संग में गाना है, तो प्लीज वो छोटी सी एक्सरसाइज है, वो हम कोई भी आप कीबोर्ड लेके या किसी भी फोन पे भी एक कीबोर्ड आते हैं जो, उससे भी आप अपनी स्केल को पता कर सकते हैं. सो उसको जानिए अपने इंस्ट्रूमेंट को कि उसकी लिमिट्स क्या हैं. यू शुड फाइंड आउट एंड नो. एंड बाद में भी अगर आपको कभी ऐसे कुछ क्वेश्चंस हो जो नहीं समझ में आ रहे हैं इस बारे में, always you can contact us and we can help you with that. Okay, तो गणेश ओम सबने सुना हुआ है. It's a very simple, powerful bhajan with 2 words, Ganesh and Om together. So just imagine the power in this. And like you have noticed from the earlier 2 sessions, there is no rule in singing a bhajan. Some singer has sung it in one way, and we have heard it so many times, and we have adopted that as the rule for kind of a unwritten rule for that. But as a singer, you are free to bring in your elements, and so there is absolutely no written rule, but आप उसको अपनी तरफ से you can. So what I'll do is I'll just sing a few lines just to help you understand the rhythm and the tune of the bhajan, which you already know, but just to kind of get all of us centered to that one sound. And then I will sing a few lines and then you will repeat after me. This is what we usually do in e-satsang. Online satsang, that's not possible. So when I sing this bhajan, what I do is I generally I'll start my satsang with, if I'm starting with this, then sometimes I will start at a very high note with this bhajan. So not starting from Ganesh Om, but from the middle. So the line after a few lines is Lambodar hai Ganesh Om, and then the Siddhi Vinayak Ganesha. So at times I will start with Siddhi Vinayak Ganesh Om Lambodari Hai Ganesh Om. So this kind of, it's your choice. But if you start with this high note and then start with Ganesha, that's one way to start it. So I'll sing a few lines, then we'll take you through line by line. Okay. Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Gao Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Gao Ganesh Om. Ganpati Bappa Moria, Ganesh Om, 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 Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Gao Ganesh Om. So as you know, this is a very bhajan. So what we'll do is, oh, you can't hear me clearly? Is it not loud enough? Can't listen. अच्छा, मेरी आवाज आ रही है जब मैं गा रहा हूं तो नहीं आ रही, ऐसा है? ओके. Yeah, I'm just using my laptop, so okay. Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Gao Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Gao Ganesh Om. अब एक एक लाइन लेते हैं. आप लोग म्यूट पे रहिए और मेरे साथ साथ. गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गाओ गणेश ओम. गाइए. गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गाओ गणेश ओम. दिख भी नहीं रहे हैं कुछ लोग मुझे, तो वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू नो कि आप लोग बोल भी रहे हैं कि नहीं. So what we'll do is, since we are not too many, maybe one of you want to repeat after me?
Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to do that? Asha ji?
Yeah.
Okay, chaliye. That's like a very sporty person. Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Ganesh Om, Gao Ganesh Om. उनका वीडियो फ्रीज हो गया.
Want, sir, I can do the follow-up.
Okay. Meena ji, you want to try it? Okay. चलिए. गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गाओ गणेश ओम. मीना जी.
Ganesh Om Gau Ganesh Om
गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम, गाओ गणेश ओम.
Ganesh Om Ganesh Om Gau Ganesh Om
गणपति बप्पा मोरया गणेश ओम.
Ganpati Bappa Moria Ganesh Om
गणपति बप्पा मोरया गणेश ओम.
Ganpati Bappa Moria Ganesh Om
गणपति बप्पा मोरया गणेश ओम.
Moria Ganesh Om
गणपति बप्पा मोरया गणेश ओम.
Ganpati Bappa Moria Ganesh
सब लोग, आई होप निशा जी एंड विक्रम जी आर ऑल्सो सिंगिंग. सिद्धि विनायक गणेश ओम, सिद्धि विनायक,
Ganesh Om
सिद्धि विनायक गणेश ओम.
Siddhi Vinayak Ganesh Om
लंबोदर है गणेश ओम.
Lambodare Ganesh Om
विश्वाधारा गणेश ओम.
Vishwadhara Ganesh Om
मंगल मूर्ति गणेश ओम.
Mangalamurti Ganesh Om
गणेश ओम, गणेश ओम.
Ganesh Om Ganesh Om
गणेश ओम, गाओ गणेश ओम.
Ganesh Om Gau Ganesh Om
गुड. अब जैसे आपने देखा कि मेरा जो अब स्केल था,
हाँ, आपका इसका हाई है. एंड एक्चुअली वो फोन आल्सो गॉट हॉट टेम्परेचर. आईफोन तो बंद हो गया, सो आई ट्रांसफर इन अदर फोन.
तो मेरा जो स्केल था, आप उसको मैच करने जाओगे तो यू विल फाइंड इट डिफिकल्ट. तो इसलिए यू हैव टू फाइंड कि मुझे कहाँ
Yeah.
मेरा
सर मेरा सही था.
हाँ, मतलब देखिए, आप आप गा पा सकते हो तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, बट यू हैव, फॉर एवरी सॉन्ग यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट कि मुझे ये इस नोट से शुरू करो, क्योंकि ये इट्स लाइक यू नो क्लाइंबिंग स्टेप्स एंड
यस यस
ऊपर जाना है, नीचे आना है. तो अब आपने कितना ऊपर जा सकते हो, कितना नीचे जा सकते हो, ये आपको अपने इंस्ट्रूमेंट के हिसाब से हर गाने के लिए. सो जो उखड़ा होता है वो थोड़ा लो रहता है, अंतरा होता है वो हाई होता है. तो पहले अंतरा गा के देख लीजिए कि आपने जहां से स्टार्ट किया आप उतनी सीढ़ी चढ़ पाएंगे, नहीं चढ़ पाएंगे, थोड़ा सा नीचे से स्टार्ट करेंगे. तो दिस भजन इज, इसके बाद जनरली एनी गणेश भजन, आपने देखा होगा कि गणपति बप्पा मोरया इज समथिंग दैट यू कैन add, and it adds a lot of energy to the whole satsang environment. So Moreya re Bappa Moreya re, Moreya re Bappa Moreya re, Moreya re Bappa Moreya re, Moreya re Bappa Moreya re. चलिए गाइए. Moreya re Bappa Moreya re, 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 Moreya re Bappa Moreya re. तो हर लाइन को थोड़ा सा वेरिएशन डालिए, सो दैट इट उसकी ऑर्नामेंटेशन होती है. जो भी आप उसमें लिपस्टिक, बिंदी, पाउडर थोड़ा थोड़ा लगाते रहिए, हाँ, ताकि वो अच्छा लगे. वो रिपीटिशन से थोड़ा सा बोरिंग लगता है, तो थोड़ा थोड़ा वेरिएशन लाइए. वो प्रैक्टिस से आएगा अपने आप. द आर्ट ऑफ सिंगिंग इज दैट यू हैव टू लिसन एंड सिंग. इज अबाउट योर ईयर ट्यूनिंग एंड ये वो जो फ्रीक्वेंसीज का रजिस्ट्रेशन इन योर माइंड एंड हेड. अच्छा ऐसा कुछ बज रहा है तो ये मतलब है उसका. तो just as a sharing something which I admire a singer called Arijit Singh. Somebody asked me, what is your secret of how you can sing so well? He said कि गाने के लिए गले की जरूरत नहीं है, गाने के लिए मैथ्स आना चाहिए. I was so surprised कि ये क्या लॉजिक क्या है. So again it's about going up, going down, and from here to here. So your mind has to first tell you that you have to go from here to here, go back from here to here, and that's how the melody is formed. So it's a science and it comes to practice. So ये जो variations हैं ये आपको तभी आएंगी जब आप थोड़ा सा सीखेंगे, थोड़ा आप उसमें सुनेंगे और उसकी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. There is no shortcut to this. 2 साल पहले मुझे गिटार नहीं आता था, 2 साल में मैंने सीख लिया. तो anybody can learn it if somebody like me can learn it. And age is not a barrier. I always thought कि मैं अब कभी नहीं सीख पाऊंगा गिटार. So but it happened. So and again when you learn an instrument, उसके साथ गाना वो भी एक बड़ा चैलेंज है, क्योंकि it is about doing this कि राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हैंड जो होता है ना, ऐसे करते हैं एक्सरसाइज. सो इट इज सिमिलर कि आपका माइंड आपको बोल रहा है गाओ और आपका हाथ बोल रहा है कि कुछ बजाना भी है. तो वो सब प्रैक्टिस से आएगा. सो ऑल दीज वेरिएशंस यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस एंड प्लीज डिवोट टाइम आफ्टर दीज सेशंस आर ओवर, सो दैट यू कैन वो जो मैंने ऑर्नामेंटेशन की बात करी वो कर सकें. सो the way to end any such bhajan is that you will increase the tempo. So आपके साथ कोई अगर डफली बजा रहा है या तबला बजा रहा है या गिटार बजा रहा है, so वो उसको दुगुन में बजाएंगे. उसको जैसे मैंने मोरेया रे बप्पा मोरेया रे, मोरेया रे बप्पा मोरेया रे, मोरेया रे बप्पा मोरेया रे,
मोरे बप्पा
मोरेया रे बप्पा मोरेया रे, गणपति बप्पा मोरेया मंगल मूर्ति मोरेया, गणपति बप्पा मोरेया मंगल मूर्ति मोरेया, गणपति बप्पा मोरेया मंगल मूर्ति मोरेया, गणपति बप्पा मोरेया
मंगलमूर्ति मोरया.
रे बप्पा मोरेया रे, मोरेया रे बप्पा मोरेया रे, मोरेया रे बप्पा मोरेया रे,
मोरया रे बप्पा मोरया रे.
तो हर भजन के बाद थोड़ा सा वक्त जरूर दें ताकि ये जो वाइब्रेशंस बनी है, और even if there are one or two people, if there is clapping, there is sound of the instrument and the vocal chanting, वो जो vibrations होती हैं वो let it soak in, let people just music is such that वो आप उसमें उस रिदम में, उस ट्यून में आपकी बॉडी अपने आप झूलने लगती है. So let people experience that and especially people who are not connected with art of living, when they come and attend, if they experience this, it's a very open invitation to them that okay, you don't need anything else to get centered and even high. Music can give you that energy and that connection. So let that happen, and then you start with the next bhajan, and start slowly and build the tempo, take it to a high, and then slow it down so that people can experience the divinity in this process. Okay, any questions about Ganesh Om? It's a very simple bhajan, just 4 lines, and then the whole, when you do Ganpati Bappa Moria, then the whole atmosphere is very divine, it's very energetic. So वो करना बिल्कुल नहीं भूलिए अगर आप ये भजन या कोई भी गणेश भजन आप गा रहे हैं. All these are in 4/4 tempo, so easy rhythm also. Any questions? Anyone? Okay. So ये दोनों, if you have this book, जिसके पास ये बुक है, ये भजन सब इस वाली बुक में है. ऑन बुक 2 में पेज 5 पे एंड पेज 6 पे हमारा दूसरा वाला भजन है, लंबोदरा है विघ्नेश्वरा. So if you don't have this, these are our Bibles. These are our very sacred books that we keep. And I bought them 15 years ago. आज ये कुछ सालों से ये काम आ रही हैं, रोज इनको देखता हूँ, इनसे सीखता हूँ. So once you get the chance, please get them, get your cherished copy of these satsang books. दूसरा भजन जो है वो है लंबोदरा है विघ्नेश्वरा. ये आता है सबको? Nisha ji, would you like to sing? Would you like to sing, or Vikram? Are you there, Nisha ji? Okay. लंबोदरा है विघ्नेश्वरा, तो अब मैं एक लाइन गाऊंगा और आप रिपीट करिए. लंबोदरा है विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा है शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा. शंभो गाइए. शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा है विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा है विघ्नेश्वरा, शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा, श्री शंभो कुमारा अंबिकतनया ओंकारेश्वर, अंबिकतनया ओंकारेश्वर, हेरंब हेरंब विघ्नेश्वरा, हेरंब हेरंब विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा, शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा, शिव शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा, शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा, शिव शंभो कुमारा विघ्नेश्वरा, अंबिकतनया ओंकारेश्वर, अंबिकतनया ओंकारेश्वर, हेरंब हेरंब विघ्नेश्वरा, हेरंब हेरंब विघ्नेश्वरा, शंभो कुमार विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा, लंबोदरा हे विघ्नेश्वरा। इसमें भी आप सेम मोरया रे बप्पा मोरया रे, मोरया रे बप्पा मोरया रे, मोरया रे बप्पा मोरया रे, मोरया रे बप्पा मोरया रे। Keep your eyes closed. So again, this was a very simple Ganesh bhajan, Ganesh Om and Lambodara hai Vigneshwara. आप अपनी तरह से इसको गाइए, थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करिए, और बहुत सारे YouTube चैनल्स हैं जिनसे मैं सीखता हूँ. अगेन वन ऑफ माय वेरी गुड सत्संगी बाम्बी जी फ्रॉम पुणे, नाउ इज इन बैंगलोर. उनका एक YouTube चैनल भी है. You can learn from that if you want to learn play the guitar and all of that. So keep learning, and when you end a satsang, of course we all know we generally sing Jai Jai Radha Raman. तो ये हमारा जो सेशन था आज का, छोटा सा सत्संग भी हो गया. थोड़ा छोटी सी क्लास, छोटी सी और थोड़ी बातचीत भी हो गई. तो यही आशा कर रहा हूँ कि ये जो कोशिश थी मनीषा जी की, कि थोड़े से और लोग मेरी तरह जो बहुत साल पहले जिन्होंने एक सपना देखा था, वो कुछ और भी करें, कुछ सीखें और आगे बढ़ें. तो इसी आशा के साथ we'll sing Radha Raman and then I'll hand it over to Manisha ji to just Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol, Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Bol, जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण 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 हरि बोल। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।